African Americans in this country are the only groups. They have no culture. It depends on who you meet, where you meet them.
But currently there's not an African American culture?
No.
Yes, there is.
What is it? Name 2 value systems in the African American culture.
Value system?
Yes. Name 2 taboos in the African American culture system. Name 2 traditions, by the way, in the African American culture system. There is no value for freedom if you don't understand what it is. The concept of free. You have to have a foundation on which it would balance when you ask for it. Civil right, they give it to you. You have no culture. Nancy, you've been here, born here. Why would you be surprised if I say African Americans don't have a culture? What, twerking? So anything
but I feel like African American culture has definitely
you say
mainstream.
No, you say the word, the African American culture. What is it? Okay, fine.
Like hip hop.
Oh,
not hip hop. I mean, I don't want to.
Look,
yes, I feel like
you haven't thought about it. It's fine. Don't make things up.
I'm not making it up.
Okay,
I feel like
then educate me. You feel. You should know. You were born and raised here.
Yes, but I have a Haitian.
Are you African American?
I'm Haitian American.
That's correct. Do you see why you were being specific with that? Because anybody who encounters you already knows you before. If they know you are Haitian, at least 2 things comes to their mind.
What is that?
If they've been to Haiti, they can look at work ethics and they say, yes, Haitians, I know them. Service industry, they know where they do well. Food, they can say yes. And even language, Creole.
Right.
And they can say, oh, I love Haitians. Because they saw the culture in abstract before they encountered you. So people go over the bridge of your culture, your tradition, your customs, and that helps them to know how to
address it.
Exactly. I'm saying to you, any people who ask for these things, which are abstract, freedom, for example, independence, for example, and civil right, for example, voting right, for example, you must have a foundation on which these things are going to balance. Because the people there have to uniformly agree with consensus. This is our way of life. The do's and the don'ts involved in our culture. Even if you have to create an artificial culture.
Is that why the civil rights movement is considered dead?
It's dead and useless. They got it, but they could not balance it on any foundation.
All my mods who are not cultured at all, stop dick riding. I don't want to hear, like, when I'm asking general questions, I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop dick riding. Y'all niggas is black. You're black. You're just black.
Just be yourself and hit them with hey. Also, I just bowed the Anarchy hoodie yesterday. Can't wait finna resubscribe and a little W female viewer. Big 2 months December 9th.
Thank you so much. Bro, you're just fully American. You're African American, bro. That's it. How was that see you in 30? That wasn't an insult. That was strictly, you're black. You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You're not, word. You're not Ghanaian. You're not Dominican. You're not Puerto Rican. You're not Cuban.
Peace, peace, peace to all my gods and goddesses. It's the minor god, Marco Ja, on another episode of the Second Chamber, man. And this is a video, man, I've been wanted to do for a while. I have other ideas of videos that I want to do, but just lately things been a little hectic. But you know, things are getting better and rolling around. So y'all probably gonna see more videos from me that come more a little faster, a little more concurrence, because you know, I did took a good little 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks to, you know, come back and drop the last video, which was about Charlie Kirk. It took a lot. It took a lot to upload that video. It took me 2 weeks just to do it. I already had it in the oven, but a lot of things happened behind the scenes, and then I had to screen record the video. So you know, I would say the audio is about a good half a second off, but you know, the message got across. But I really low-key kind of really didn't like how the video turned out, but I watched it over and it's all right. I just don't like how the audio was off of it a little bit, but I'm gonna try, you know, to bring more quality, put more into my work. This message, this mission that I have on the Second Chamber. I want to thank everybody as well. I am getting more views on Rumble, so I want to say peace to all y'all who've been showing love, and that is sincerely from Marco Ja Beloved. Now this video, let's just go into it. This video is titled Marco Ja's response to Caribbeans and Africans saying that black people or African Americans do not have culture. Now I did show you the video of which is kind of going a little viral, of Frank Zanu explaining why African Americans don't have culture, and then as well you seen last year Kai Cenat, who said the same thing. My response to that is, man, and I got a couple few things to say. I don't know how I'm really gonna start this, but I'm gonna just let the spirit guide me. And my response is, man, is that African Americans, we do have culture. We do have values. What Frank Zanu was asking, we do have taboos, and we do have a culture as well. We do have a culture now. Frank Zanu, and I'm speaking to you and as well other Caribbean Americans or people from Caribbean, or as well people from Africa who might be in Africa or who might be in the Western world with us African Americans. I want to say to him, man, that yeah, we do have our own culture, but at the same time, it sounds like what I'm assuming maybe that you live in Benin, but been exposed to African Americans, been exposed or might have been in America. I don't know really too much of you, but I did see some of your videos where you was just giving your opinion about African Americans and Haitians and African nations, and it was to me a little, you know, I'm just going off my first impression. I can't say, hey, I know your content like that, but it just seemed like, yeah, it was truth in what you were saying, but it just seems like you don't have a lot of negative things or I'm sorry, it just seemed like you don't have positive things to say when it comes to black people in general and all the African diaspora. Now, I would say with our culture consists of course, Christianity, of course, majority Christianity, and as well Islam. African Americans, we are a very spiritual kind of people. Some are religious, especially in the days, the older days. I'll say it's a little less now, but us African Americans, we are really deep into spirituality, probably more than any other people in America. Just when it comes to us following Christianity, and then as well a minority of us like me who practice Islam. Now we do have that in our culture, a strong spirituality that was given to us by, you know, the slave master, and then as well it was given to us by leaders like Noble Drew Ali and Elijah Muhammad and Master Fard Muhammad and Warif Deen Muhammad as well. So we have that aspect in our culture as well. We have our own way that we dress, which is influenced by Western culture, but us African Americans, we place a spin on it. We have our own type of food. Us African Americans, we started a lot of genres in music, more than just hip hop, country, rock and roll, blues. I don't know if Frank Zanu is ignorant. It sounds like he is, but it seems like he's well cultured and been around the world. I'm assuming that too. As well, the values that we have is, of course, spirituality, religion. We do have values like that as well. We don't have polygamy. So being, with one woman is normal in the Western world. And then as well, our taboos is really the occult, worship at the devil. That is something that is a very huge taboo. Sometimes dating, not even really dating outside your race, but just dating a white woman or a white man, that is considered taboo in our culture. As well, incest is very taboo and despised in our culture. Homosexuality is very despised and taboo in our culture. I can go on and on as well. And then you say we don't have traditions. So, we have traditions like Christmas. We have traditions like having birthdays. We have traditions as well, especially a lot of traditions that come from the street, come from the ghetto. Like pouring out liquor for somebody who died. That's a tradition. Jumping the broom when you get married. That's the tradition we have. It's not as well cultured and as organized and formal as the African culture, but us African Americans, we do have a culture. I don't know if I believe he's from another country, so I don't know his exposure to American Western world, world life, or if he has been around African Americans or befriended or ate at an African American's house. But we do have culture, we do have taboos, we do have values, and I would say, but it's not as formal. It's not so intricate as having a African culture or a Caribbean culture. Now, I would say the Caribbean Americans or people from the Caribbean, they are well cultured and have their own language. But I would say that if you look at the history, especially my brothers and sisters who were born in the Caribbean, they especially country Haiti was the first, one of the first slave revolts happened in Haiti, and of course the Haitians won their freedom fighting the French, and a lot of people from the Caribbean had a little more freedom and were more outnumbered than the white people in slavery down there in the Caribbean, but it was the opposite in America. So I do notice that about Caribbean culture, that they're more in tune with their African culture, just with them having voodoo, which is in our culture too, but not as much. But which them having voodoo, their food, the way they talk, them having their own language with the Creole as well. But I want to tell y'all, man, and my response is really to this is, hold up, y'all. My response is really like, us African Americans, and I'm sure people from the Caribbean can, relate, but the slavery in the Caribbean and slavery in America were a lot different. And I am a history buff, but we are a people, our language was taken from us, our God was taken from us, our names was taken from us, our children was taken from us, our women was taken from us. We were stripped of our culture. What do you expect? I just feel like sometimes Africans and Caribbeans, they talk out of ignorance. They talk out of being divisive. Some, not all. And I'm just saying, like, yeah, we're like, our connection to Africa is was snapped away, taken away from us, and our culture in America is a little more of Western white culture, but with our twist and twang in it. But I don't understand, like, how it's like y'all don't know y'all history of what happened in America, that we were in slavery for like 400 something years. What do you expect was going to happen to a people with our culture was taken from away from us, and then we had to be forced of a culture that wasn't ours, by the white man. So we do have culture, and then we had to turn our culture that we didn't have and make it our own culture. We had our story in America is we had to make nothing from something. We had to use the little that we had. That's where the food chitlins come from. Us getting the low end part of the pig and having a cook organs from animals and making something out of nothing. So we have our own way. We have our own vernacular. We have our own speech. We have our own way that we speak English. But y'all know the history, but I just don't understand why y'all say ignorant things, especially online, about African Americans don't have any culture. It's very ignorant, and it's just very wrong. But it's crazy because I just see, man, and it hurts my heart how much African Americans are so attacked, even by our own kind, and how divided we are. And that's what the enemy wants. But I want to say too that African Americans, we are the most influential people on this planet Earth that ever lived. Maybe like the Jews, the Hebrews are second, but this whole world. Frank Zanu, like your name is Frank. You have a English name. Like I don't understand. Like y'all say we don't have culture, but we're the most influential people that in the past, I will give it 1,000 years. Everybody takes our style, our names, everybody, even Africans, you know, some of them come to America and look down on us and think, you know, and think they're better than us, but they intermarry with us at times. They make it seem like it's not common, but it is. I used to live in Greensboro, where it was a lot of African people, and they intermarry with us. They take our hairstyles. They listen to our music. Yes, they Africans here in America, and yes, y'all wear y'all traditional garment when it comes to celebrations and things like that. But on your regular everyday life, you wear our style and our dress and our hair. Y'all intermingle and copy our culture. And it's like us African Americans, we get talked bad about so bad that everybody takes from us. Everybody disrespects our culture and take from us and benefit from our culture. Don't give no credit. If more than just to the, we benefited people more than just the African and the Caribbean African. You know, we if it wasn't for us, for black people, we wouldn't be no equal rights. It wouldn't be equal all the things that my ancestors has done for so many people over here that come all over the world. We fought the struggle. Everybody benefited, but a good portion of us didn't benefit. You know, of now America is being accepting of people of color. You know, y'all don't give respect and be thankful and have gratitude. Not all, but some Africans and people that are from the Caribbean. It's just crazy how much our African American culture gets disrespected, and I just feel like we need to stand up and speak against it. Even though I'm all about the unity when it comes to all black people, my black people in Latin America, the UK, United States, Canada, Europe, all that. So it's just sad, but I understand, like, yeah, our culture is not going to be so formal and so detailed as your culture, because y'all didn't get y'all culture taken away from y'all for 400 years. And I just feel like if y'all feel like that, then why won't y'all, when y'all come to America, instead of listening to the white man and other non-black people and say, hey, don't mess with African Americans, they're lazy and they're bad and crazy. Like, why won't y'all, when y'all come to America, why won't y'all teach us the culture? Teach us the culture. Like, I asked some African guy I'm familiar with. I really don't like him too much, but that's a whole nother story. But I said, hey, you know, if y'all have the culture, why don't y'all teach it to the African Americans? And he was just like, we don't share, we don't give out our culture. Like, y'all here in America, y'all here in the Western world, and y'all never share it to us African Americans. But y'all be surprised that we'll really be interested in learning it. The most we come to learning maybe about y'all culture maybe is if we date y'all daughters, or if we go to an African restaurant, and that's it. But y'all don't share the love and share the culture with us. A lot of y'all, not all, stay away from us and even be worse than a white man sometimes. But even though it's division between Caribbeans and Africans and African Americans, it's division between us African Americans as well too. But so it's African Americans, black people on YouTube, on the internet, on Instagram, on X. You know, they black themselves, but saying how they hate black people and all this and all that and all that. And I just don't understand like why other groups of black people from the black diaspora like gotta always disrespect, show a lack of respect to our culture. I don't understand it. When y'all know we're way more influential than y'all. That's like me, when y'all judge us, that's like me going into Africa or me going to Haiti and saying, hey, why is y'all country so messed up? Why are y'all coming in America all the time? Why don't y'all just stay in y'all country and do what y'all gotta do in y'all country? Why is it so poor and messed up out here? But that's like me coming to y'all country, not knowing the history, not knowing what's going on, and being ignorant and stooping my nose at y'all. I think the Africans had more than us, had more of an opportunity to exceed. Y'all had a whole country, a whole continent. Y'all got a lot of African countries got y'all independence like 50, 60 years ago, and then y'all coming to the West. That's what Vladimir Putin said, that Africa is just becoming a cemetery because everybody's leaving. So but I'm not gonna go to Africa and just, I want to go, I'm not gonna just come to Africa and stoop my nose up and be like, y'all Africans are dirty and y'all country's messed up and out of ignorance and arrogance. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look into the history and respect y'all culture. And I feel like a lot of y'all African immigrants need to do the same, man. And people online need to step it up and defending us, man. Defending us African Americans are, what they call the FBA, Foundational Black Americans. So it's just a shame with all the division that's going on in the black African diaspora. But that's what I would say, man. And I don't understand like why. And this is not the only thing I heard Kai Cenat say. He said, or maybe I heard it was somebody else who said, they don't understand why African Americans are so lazy and all this. And that's a stereotype. But I mean, we have black judges, we have black police officers, we have black people that are in trades, especially in the trucking field. We have black judges, black lawyers. We are the richest black people and the most successful black people on the planet. But we are losers. But I'm getting tired of, they take a small group, a minority of us, and just make it the whole culture, when it's not. It's always been different blacks from different social classes. Not all of us are poor and ghetto and stupid. A lot of us are successful. I don't get it. I don't get it. We are the richest, most influenced black people on the planet, and then other black people from other countries still talk shit like we don't got nothing, when it's the total opposite. But this world, I swear, man, makes the African American the enemy when nobody is the enemy. Nobody, we are not the enemy. We the ones that always stand for righteousness and equal rights, not just for us, but for other people sometimes, which sometimes can work in our disadvantage. And like, even for people that's not even with us or are us, and African Americans still get the disrespect that we get. We gave every person of color, non-white, here in America, the freedom to come over here. I will give other, we was the main ones standing up for it. And then everybody just came in later, and sucked up all and took all the benefits. And it's crazy. It's crazy how African American culture gets so disrespected at times, man. It's crazy, even by our own kind, man. So But that's the enemy. That's what the enemy wants to do. Keep us divided. I feel like we're in a time right now where it's no excuse to be ignorant. We in the information age. Like, you could start your own movie with a smartphone, or become anything with a smartphone. It really has power, but it does come with a lot of evil as well too, with the smartphone. But we're in an age of information. No one should be ignorant. Everybody should be conscious, what they call woke, and know that the enemy is real, and know that if we come together and unite, not just African Americans, but people from Jamaica, Cuba, Puerto Rico, Dominica Republic, my people from Haiti, my African brothers in West Africa, Benin, Togo, Sierra Leone, Cote d'Ivoire, my brothers, all out there in Mali, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, Niger, Chad, all my brothers in the East, Kenya, Uganda, Eritrea, Ethiopia, brothers out there, in the Arab world, in Egypt, Sudan, South Africans, people from Congo. We all get together, man. We can succeed, but it's gonna take more this time, more than just African Americans taking all the licks and letting other groups of people benefit. It's gonna have to be a collective effort for us to get freedom. Like, you see what's going on right now with what Donald Trump is doing. Like sending the National Guard, and it's about to get real. And that's what I keep on predicting. In the next 2.5 to 3 years, America, the Western world, is going to turn on the man of color, not just black. Remember this when go back to this video when I tell you. So we gotta stay united. There's no sense of being ignorant and oblivious anymore. We're in the age of information, and already know that the enemy is trying to keep us divided, and we work better divided. So, but I just don't understand. I just don't understand it, man. I don't understand it. We need to show love to each other. We need to respect each other. That's what's wrong. It's a lot of things right with our people, but it's a lot of wrong. We are so emotional sometimes, and petty and divisive, when we know that we work better when we have unity. And we already know the enemy is against us. Even if it's not going to matter what country you from, the racist white man at the end of the day sees you as a nigger. No matter what degree you have, no matter what country you from, no matter what accent you have, we all the same, man. So I think I said enough, y'all. This video's long enough. I want to say peace to all my gods and goddesses. Look out for another video. This is Marco Ja, the Minor God, and y'all have a blessed one. New video is to come. I want to say peace again, and just experience the second chamber. Peace.